Innovation is laboratory playground. It's where you will discover the technologies and trends that are driving scientific discovery. But that's not all. Co-located with Lab Innovations, Advanced Engineering is the UK's largest annual gathering of engineering and manufacturing professionals. We're here in Birmingham to catch up with some new and some long-term clients of Quadrant2design. Visitors and exhibitors here are working with cutting-edge technology to advance scientific and engineering development. Quadrant2design pioneered a technical solution that enables exhibitors to reuse and reconfigure their exhibition stands. Let's find out what these scientific innovators and engineering maestros make of it.
And the last couple of days have actually been really good. It's been a lot busier than I've expected it to be. We've had lots of really good leads, lots of visitors to the stand, and it's been very, very good exhibition so far.
Yeah, so it's been really good for ICOMAT. Yeah, we've had quite a lot of footfall, quite a lot of interest. The stand looks amazing. We've brought our demonstrators along. We've got the F-Pace chassis here that we did for JLR for a project. So yeah, it's been a really good show so far.
Yeah, the show, it's a great show to come to. We've been here the last few years. I think this year it seems even busier than normal. Great attendance to the show. Great to be able to showcase the company here, and really it's about not just meeting with clients but meeting with customers. So it's been good for us, for partners and customers alike. Lab Innovations is an event that we always go to, and we're quite happy to be the biggest stand and also the most prominent stand at the entrance of the hall. So it's been really great to catch up with our customers, meet new customers and catch up with our suppliers as well. So our stand has 16 pods, and on here we've got 12 other suppliers other than ourselves.
Lab Innovations, I think it's been a very successful show for us. It's our first time exhibiting. So it's gone really well. We're really pleased with the results, the leads that have come from it. It's been really positive.
So far at Lab Innovations we've had a fantastic 1.5 days so far. First day yesterday was, well actually I was here on Wednesday for the stand build with the team from Quadrant, who were absolutely amazing. And then I was here yesterday, a really good show, lots of customers, lots of great leads, lots of great opportunities. The stand itself has been very well received. Our new branding, our new logo has also been very well received. So far it's been a very good show.
You say you've been here for the stand build. It's unusual for clients to watch the stand build.
Yes.
Are you into stuff like that?
No, it's because I've got so much experience of doing it myself. So I've been doing these shows for 15, 20 years. So I like to be here from when it's just an empty space to when it's an empty space again, when it's all been taken down.
So interesting that you say that. Is it now that someone else is building it for you, is that more convenient for you?
It's unbelievably more convenient. It's much better. It's a lot of stress off our shoulders. The team from Quadrant were amazing. I made some last minute changes whilst they were building it, and they couldn't do enough for us. So we've recently rebranded the company. We've recently launched a brand new website. So the idea for here is for both customers and suppliers, it's to raise our awareness and to show where Appleton Woods have come from. The original branding was designed back in the early 80s, so I wanted to breathe a bit of modernisation into the brand. I wanted people to associate Appleton Woods with lab supplies, so we've rebranded with a new logo and a brand new website. I love the stand. Yes, I love the stand. I think it's not only been very well received by Appleton Woods and our team, it's also been very well received by all of our suppliers and all of our customers. People have made an effort to come over and tell us how stunning our stand is. I really like the backlit products on the back wall. I also like the tall structure at the top. It really stands out. That was a big reason why we went with Quadrant in the first place, to have that reassurance where we can reuse the stand and it's not just built and then destroyed. We can reuse the stand out of the shows.
We've been partners with Easy Fairs who organise the show since the very beginning. So we've been at every Lab Innovations, and partnering with them we're able to tailor a trade show which meets the customer's needs. So if you're in the laboratory industry, Lab Innovations is the place to be to present those products to the customers. So it's a great place to network, it's a great place to see new and old customers. We do like the design of the stand. We've used this similar template now for I think 4 years. But the advantage of this stand is that it's reusable, so it's got that sustainable element to it. So we can reuse panels that we've printed previously, but we can also print new ones. So if we've got new products, we can add in that extra artwork. So that ability to reuse that stuff is really useful. But the stand can also be reconfigured. So if we want it in a different shape, a different layout, the Quadrant team can do that for us as well. I do like the central column. I like how high that goes. It's a bit of a landmark at the show. So when you're walking around on the show and you want to get your bearings, you can look over and you can see the SLS logo peering out the top there. So it does almost have a spider quality to it. It's got these kind of central column and then these tendrils that stick out with pods with different suppliers on each thing. So the idea is that a laboratory can find everything it needs all in one place, which is scientific laboratory supplies. But on there you can meet brands like Eppendorf, Azenta, Corning, all sorts of large scientific brands that are going to be on the stand. The project manager is always really good at Quadrant. Things get done on time, we're aware of the timelines, and then when you meet the staff building the show, they're always really helpful. Most of the time everything's done before you've asked it to be finished, and then they're there on hand to help you with any slight adjustments you might need. Our group is a newly formed group of companies, so the Breeze Group. We acquired CAS, we acquired Amacare, we acquired Biospherics recently, so this gives us the ability to showcase the group as a whole. We see a value for return, not just in the inquiries we get, it's about visibility of the business to others in the market, especially for our group. But what we've seen this year is that ability to showcase the whole group of products and the whole group of companies that's come together. We've had a lot of inquiries about the group as a whole and the individual businesses that people perhaps weren't aware of prior. As I say, it's the first time promoting Breeze, and I think the stand here really showcases the Breeze logo, the Breeze really overall design has been projected very well through this stand to let people know really what we're offering as a group. Ultimately, I think it's the overall flow of the Breeze colour scheme across the stand. It's the first time we've really created that, and I think it really pops and has a good visibility to people passing by. Still that in our products and services, sustainability, so I think having a stand that maintains that same ethos follows suit with our scope as a business to reduce our carbon footprint and be as repeat use for items as possible. I think as far as the feedback, obviously I haven't worked directly, but I hear through our marketing executive that it was a faultless collaboration and the stand met expectations, so only praise to give.
Swiftpak is a packaging supplier that specifically is looking to try and produce eco-friendly packaging for companies in food and drink, pharmaceuticals, automotive and aerospace and manufacturing. But we also provide a lot of warehouse and stock packaging as well, so we do the full thing. We want to increase our market share in the pharmaceutical sector, so one of the objectives is for brand exposure, kind of announcing ourselves as wanting to do just that, also to generate some interest and go into the new year with a lot of opportunities. So we wanted to work with a partner with a brand that could execute that vision and ensure that we would be able to represent ourselves in that way, in a sustainable way, but also like you say, one that's visually pleasing. More than happy. You guys set up everything, you created it perfectly. The graphics that we got originally came down really well. I think it's very accurate to what we hoped we would receive. And then seeing it in the pre-build setup was perfect, and now we're very happy with the result. Yeah, it's been a great collaboration. We've just been told we've been nominated for one of the best looking stands. So that's really a huge positive, not something in which we anticipated, just because of the vast amount of stands that are here. A lot of them are bigger than ours, but it seems that it's gone down really well. The colours have really popped and the design has worked. So yeah, we're very happy. Making sure that the brand comes through is very important, but we're a B Corp. Sustainability is usually at the forefront of most of our decisions. So it's also ensuring that bit comes through. I mean, we're exhibiting in the sustainability section of Lab Innovation, so we wanted to partner with a company that could execute that vision and ensure that we would be able to represent ourselves in that way, in a sustainable way, but also, like you say, one that's visually pleasing. We looked at this as a bit of an experiment. As I said, it's been a huge success for us. It's something which we will like to do again in the future. Potentially, as we continue to exhibit, hopefully our stand will continue to grow in size, which might mean more collaboration between our two companies. And Swiftpak is also going through a bit of a rebranding process, looking to really go forward into the future, showing off our sustainability and the credentials we have, but also trying to help other people do the same thing.
We're a composite parts manufacturer. We've got a Bristol facility where we did the R&D. We're moving to a 45,000 square foot facility in Gloucester where we've got a robotic head laying system for carbon fibre. So this show's really about getting our name out there. So like I say, we were an SME before. We've come from a design outfit, so an SME spin out of Bristol University, and now we're going into full-scale production, scaling up, and this is just to show people that we're in the market, and this is our little sort of showcasing. Real good collaborative working with Quadrant2design. We presented them with a dilemma that we was within lead time, and Quadrant2design matched what we was doing at super high rate, and allowing us to be here today with the stand as you can see it. The artwork, the flooring as well, so the flooring you provided was a panel that we'd made, so you provided all the artwork for that, and absolutely different class. I've not seen anyone else in the show with that sort of branding. Also the high level lit up iComat sort of brings everybody in. And the configuration as well, somebody mentioned earlier that it's open on all sides so they can come in, walk through, have a look around. We've got sort of bits and pieces all over the stand, so we've got pieces on the wall, we've got demonstrators on each corner, so it allows them to have a real look round the stand and then come and visit us at the desk. It was always the idea to at least use it 3 times within the year from you guys, and like I say, the configuration is going to slightly change as the stand changes at the different shows that we do. So allowing us to see that and allowing the different versions of that, the designs you got from you, that allows us to see that in actual action, so it allows us to have the foresight for what's coming ahead. I think that was probably one of the major selling points, that we wasn't going to come to the show and see the stand for the first time. To actually come down and see it all fully built up, do some snagging, do some slight alterations around how we was going to hang some of the demonstrators up was absolutely key to coming on the day and it all being perfect for how we wanted it.
Well, obviously, I mean, we want to make more new contacts. We want to grow our relationships with different customers and potential customers throughout the UK, and also demonstrate the types of products and solutions that we're able to supply to our potential customer base. And I think that's demonstrated that we can in this arena, really. The stand and the design of the stand is fantastic, and even down to the floor design as well, with the fact that we designed some nuts and bolts going from our VMI solution direct to one of our customers' products. So it's a Maven bike that we've got on our stand today, and the floor design actually makes people see that journey from the VMI solution to the end product. So it's actually been really useful, and the stand itself has been very, very good. So yeah, as I say, I think the whole area looks more modern, and it's open and it's clean, and the whole design of the stand is excellent, well lit, well designed. So yeah, I think it's fit well, to be honest. When you think that the fact that we can chop and change it around a little bit, reuse it, but now the whole concept of this is much more modern, professional than what we've had previously, and I think it's excellent.
It's been great to see these exhibition stands in action, and as always with the reusable Quadrant2 design stand. We are now looking forward to working with our clients to reconfigure these stands for future shows. So I'm sure we will be seeing them again very soon.